Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week 6 of the pod. I'm your boy Cash, Greedy, Playmaker 250. Ooh, let's kick things off.
Boy, what's up? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's go.
There was a bunch of trades today in the NFL. 2 big-name receivers were on the move. Amari Cooper went to the Bills. Devontae Adams went to the Jets. Their respective teams played last night. Greedy, what was your take on the game?
Bills did their thing last night. They opened it up. Run game. They ran as just as well as they passed. Josh Allen, 19 completions, 25 attempts, 215 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 on the ground. No interceptions. So the walking turnover machine did not turn it over last night.
0.
And that was pretty good. The Bills, the way they ran the ball, played good defense, didn't turn it over. When they play like this, they're going to be hard to beat. Even though the Jets just went and got Mr. Adams, if they play like this, they're going to win that division.
Stop it.
I don't disagree.
Stop it.
I don't disagree.
No. I still see the Bills winning this division. Because...
That's what I said, the Bills.
No, you said the Jets.
So see the Jets winning the
You
division.
said
Oh,
you see the Jets winning the division.
I said if they play like this, they can win the division.
Yeah, you said you see the Jets winning the division.
No, I said the Bills. If they play like this, don't turn the ball over, they're going to win the division.
Oh yeah, you said
The Bills.
Josh,
No, I didn't say. I said if Josh plays like this and don't turn the ball over, they can win the division. Not the Jets.
I'm saying the Jets can do it.
You still think the Jets?
No,
I think so.
the Jets can't win this division.
Devontae's the saver.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
There's only one ball. Okay, last night it was a great game. Rodgers, 23 for 35, 294, 2 TDs, 1 interception, with a 99 QB rating. Okay, Brees Hall was running it last night. 18 rushes, 113 yards, no
He
touchdowns.
caught it too. He caught it too now. He had 556.
Yeah, he caught
Okay, Lazard, 7 for 6,
Yes,
114,
Yes, sir.
1 touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 10 for 8, 107, 1 touchdown.
Why is Rodgers so good at the Hail Mary?
So, you really think Adams is going to come in and then you're going to have 3 receivers with 100 yards each?
I don't know. Lazard can get you 50-ish, 60 yards a game, and Adams can do what Garrett Wilson did on the regular. I know that for a fact. Adams can get you 8 to 9 catches for 120 to 150 if necessary. He's just been that guy since he's been with Rodgers, and I think that's what he can do. That's his thing.
But you also got to remember, Wilson is the young buck. Wilson is the future.
Wilson is the future, but right now the future was the record.
That's not on him, though.
Agreed, but you don't see the Rodgers is very much a drama queen.
That he is.
Every time nothing's going his way or a route is being ran the incorrect way, he actually on purpose put them boys on blast on TV. And I don't like that. But Amari Cooper to the Bills, I like that one.
Oh, yeah. Josh is going to have a...
Oh, I like that one.
Josh has a new toy. He's going to be slinging that rock.
I like that one a lot.
As long as he don't turn it over, they'll be okay.
But I will end this topic on this. Aaron Rodgers got everything he wanted in New York. So if they do not win, this is all on Aaron Rodgers.
They got to play for the postseason right now. They're behind.
Agreed?
Yeah, they're behind.
Let the church say amen.
Amen.
2-4, not good.
Bengals Giants. Greedy question. Is the Bengals broken?
Yep.
Okay. I thought I was the only one that felt that
Yeah,
way.
it is. I mean, Burrow is putting up numbers. He is. But when you only put up 17 points against the Giants, something is wrong. Something is wrong. His only touchdown was an 80-yard touchdown run. And I'm telling you, everybody on that defense would have been running gashes till they puke. How you let this man run a 5-5 run past everybody? that was pretty bad.
A 47-yarder.
Yeah, it was about 80 yards. I mean, it looked like it took
That's
him
how
all
long
day.
it felt.
It took him all day to get there, and they was looking like that's who gonna get him.
Oh,
But like I said, their defense is horrible. But still, with that type of firepower, with Higgins, with Chase, with all that money, you have to put up more points than that. You have to do better. Something's wrong with that team.
Joe Burrow had no touchdowns.
0.
The one running.
Yeah, but for
Yeah, we're talking about throwing.
Stop. Don't do
T.
that.
Higgins 7 for 7, 77 yards. Chase 6 for 5, 72. There's too much firepower to not score more than 17 points against the Giants.
Joe Burrow killed my parlay, boy. Killed my parlay. Killed it. Guys, only the quarterbacks was leading the team in rushing in both teams.
Wow.
That's crazy. We're not talking about Lamar Jackson or like Jalen. I said Joe Burrow. Vanilla Vic understood, but Joe Burrow led the team in rushing.
Yeah. Joe Cool can run now. He just doesn't do it often. But
he runs
47 yard,
5'5".
47 yards down the field, almost untouched until the pylon. So you called that? If it was maybe a 15-yard sprint, 20 maybe.
I didn't call that. I expected the Bengals to win, but I didn't expect them to be in a dogfight.
But don't forget, on a surgery repaired knee, he ran that.
I don't know, man. The Bengals are in trouble. If they barely beat the Giants like that, just by 2 rushing touchdowns, and Joe Burrow could pass the ball with 2 dogs, that's crazy.
Yeah, he gonna be in some trouble.
How about America's game of the week? Lions, Cowboys, straight massacre.
We called it this way. I turned it off, and I was going back and forth. And when I saw offensive linemen going out for deep posts and everything, and flea flickers and hook and ladders, they just totally disrespected the Cowboys. I'm telling you, if I was a Cowboy, you're going to have to fight me. I mean, if you beat me, that's bad. But don't have offensive linemen trying to go out for deep posts and all type of stuff. That was horrible. Goff did his thing. 18 completions out of 25, 315 yards, 3 touchdowns. It could have been 6. It should have been 6 touchdowns, but they were showing them mercy. I mean, Demo,
mercy.
12 rushes, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, everybody could have scored. They was asking the Cotton Candy Man if he went in, but the Cowboys, their season is over. It is. I mean, when you get beat like this, it just takes your soul from your body, and it's over. It's over for them.
3-3, they can still do some damage. 3-3.
No, they can't. It's over.
After that loss, they just got crushed on national television.
But the Lions are picked to go to the Super Bowl. You can't get mad at the team.
Yeah, but you're the Cowboys. You're supposed to rise up to the occasion.
That's cute. But every time
as much crap as your owner talks,
you don't notice every time the owner. Now this Jerry. That's a whole other story. You don't notice when the Cowboys lose at home, they lose big. They get smashed every time at home. When it's a primetime game or this a home, they've allowed over 150 or 160 points at the crib.
Yeah,
at the crib.
They got beat so bad. None of the running backs had over 100 yards.
No, they couldn't.
Right?
Ain't no run game when you're down that bad, bro.
No, I'm talking about for the Lions. None of the Lions running backs had over 100 yards. None of the Lions receivers had over 100 yards either.
They need it. They need it.
Sam Laporta, 1 target, 1 catch.
Awesome.
52-yard touchdown.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
They were just revving on all cylinders.
Montgomery ran like a possessed man during this game. Montgomery ran from one. First off, he just got a contract extension for 2 years for I think, what was it, 18 or 19 million?
2 years, yes.
Them boys are him and Jahmyr Gibbs are going to be joined at the hip for the next 4 years. I'll tell you that right now. That signing was the best thing they did for that franchise. Off rip. You're not going to be able to stop a team that this can. Both running backs they have, I think, for the season, they average more than 5.5 yards per carry.
They do.
That means you're not guaranteed to get a first down off 2 totes. That's wild. And they have a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback that went to the Super Bowl once. Shame. Dallas, get this tightened up, man. You messed up by not getting Derrick Henry.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So now this is what happens.
So you don't get Derrick Henry and then you re-sign Ezekiel Elliott.
For nothing.
Way to go, Jerry. Way to go.
Keep up the good work.
All right. Falcons, Panthers. Don't look now, but the Falcons have a winning record with Kirk Cousins as QB. Cousins 19 for 30, 225, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, 0 sacks, with a 97.2 QB rating. Still hating Kirk Cousins?
Yes, I do.
Well,
Yeah, don't like Kirk Cousins. Yeah, you can beat up a kindergarten class and get you a medal. The Panthers are absolutely atrocious, no matter who the quarterback is. I know you said Bryce Young was horrible, but the Red Rifle was rifling it to the Falcons. They that was atrocious. The game was bad. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Okay, all right. The best person that's running things in Carolina is Chuba Hubbard. 18 carries, 92 yards. I mean, he didn't get in the end zone, but this man has been on a tear lately. He is. He's the best thing Carolina got. Kirk Cousins won the game. Yes, they do have a winning record, but that division is absolutely atrocious.
Whoa.
That division is atrocious.
Whoa.
It is.
Tampa.
They got the Saints, who haven't won since week 2, and you got the Falcons, and then the Panthers.
Tampa and Atlanta are both 4-2.
Yes, I understand.
How do you call it a weak division?
That's a weak division.
The top 3 is winning record. The bottom Panthers, of course.
Again, you have a team that hasn't won a game since week 2.
Okay.
Tampa let Kirk Cousins throw for 80 million yards right in the middle of the field. They couldn't stop a kindergarten class with a bag of Reese's. So don't tell me that they did division is good. It's not. They played horrible teams. We're going to see how good their division is. The NFC suck, I call it. Not South. NFC suck. We'll see how they come up this week. We'll talk about that game in a few.
Kirk. Kirk did what Kirk had to do, and that was just not turn the ball over and win the game. Kirk was not touched this entire game, guys. Not one sack. Kirk looked like he was just making a ham sandwich in the back with mayonnaise, extra ketchup, whatever you put on the sandwich that you like. He was having a good time. This game was obviously going to be one-sided. I believe we all chose Atlanta to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
So, Andy Dalton, he can only do so much. It's only him and Deontay Johnson pretty much. Chuba's doing his job. But the team is not made for winning right now. They're a pro team. They're going to try to show up when they can. They did win one game, and I believe that was under Dalton. Because if the second-year quarterback was there, they probably they wouldn't have won a game.
Don't do that.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. They benched him for a reason.
Yeah, he wasn't playing good.
And Dalton played good enough to win one game.
Yeah.
But also, when the team run for almost 200 yards on you with ease, and then he could do one. He's got to lay down and let it happen. Don't say nothing. Let's let it happen. Game was very bad. It was very bad. I didn't enjoy this game. It was probably very boring. But it came down to one quarter, pretty much. Because it was 10-0 in the fourth. And the Panthers were trying. Didn't work. They were trying.
Wow, he said they're trying. Wow.
They were trying. You got to try. You got to try. You got to.
So let's go from one boring game to a very exciting game. Commanders, Ravens. That was a good one. The rookie did his thing. He stuck in there, and he still put up good numbers.
He get an E for effort.
24-35, 2 touchdowns.
E.
Mm-hmm. He get an E for effort. This game should have been an absolute wipeout. The Ravens came out and they were worked on their passing game. Zay Flowers, 9 catches, 132 yards at the half, and he didn't get any more. When you got a tank, you give the ball to the tank and let him crush everything in his path. Listen, give Derek the ball, let him do his thing. Why you want to play with your food before you eat it? Just put it in your mouth, chew and swallow. Jaden Daniels is a good quarterback. I'm not saying he's not. They haven't played anybody. And I get it. You only play who's on your schedule. I get that. Trust me, I get it. Arizona. Defense, no defense.
0.
0 defense.
Cleveland. Defense, no defense.
Defense.
Okay. Now the first game.
No, Cleveland does not have defense.
Cleveland was a playoff team last year.
Yeah, it was.
The key word in that sentence.
We have to go over what happens last year. This year is a very new year.
The very first game, Tampa beat them. Tampa got a decent defense.
Playoff team.
I mean, they decent. This game should have been an absolute wipeout. The Ravens, I guess they were looking forward to next week. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. They won the game, yes. But when people come to the crib, you send them home with their tail between their legs. You beat the brakes off of them. Win is a win. Take it how you want to. Joystick Jackson did his thing, as always. Joystick, 20 completions, 26 attempts, 323 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He didn't use his legs. He didn't have to. 11 rushes, 40 yards, but that big mama, that man in the closet is coming to kill me. Derek, I call him Affleck, because you're going to need some Affleck, because your insurance ain't going to cover what he finna do to you. 24 carries, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns, longest 27. What we watching, folks, is going to be history. You're going to see the first man in the history of the NFL that's going to run for 2,000 yards twice. He got over 700 yards right now. He got 11 games to get the rest. And I'm telling you, if he averaged 117, we're going to see it. We're going to be counting down just like we did when we was watching Barry Bonds break the home run record.
Stop. I'm actually more impressed by watching Lamar Jackson play quarterback. 8 play quarterback for 2 weeks consecutive. I've never seen him pass for over 300 yards in 2 consecutive games. I, with my own 2 eyeballs, have never seen it yet. I'm watching it and I like it. I guess he heard me talking trash last week. But I still think Jalen Daniels did what he could do with what he had. He led the team rushing like he always does. It was not a good run game for them boys this game. Both teams scored 13 points in the second half. 13 equivalent. So the game was really, it was a real nitty-gritty game down to the line to me. But I think we have a very, very bright future with this quarterback, guys. I think this guy is showing us what RG3 should have been when he was drafted before his knee blew up on TV, and what he's doing right now. I like it.
Rookie of the year.
I'm saying it.
Not so fast. Not so fast. Don't forget about Caleb. Listen, I know he's a dual threat. Caleb got his weapons back. He's only 90-something yards up on him. Not so fast now. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't count them.
Speaking of Caleb Williams, Bears 35, Jaguars 16. Okay, Caleb did his thing.
2 weeks in a row.
23 for 29.
Mm-hmm.
This game was terrible.
226, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception with a 124 QB.
That game was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I was impressed with Swift. He was running that thing.
He's been running.
I wasn't. He's been doing that all year.
Yeah.
Well, you want to touch this or want me to touch it? Because I want to touch it.
Oh, no, we want your take on this.
That's
sir.
your boys. Go ahead.
It's your
The
take.
Jacksonville Jaguars suck, guys. Doug Peterson should be gone.
I watched the game. That was not on Doug. That was
Agreed.
That was on the defensive
Agreed, but
coordinator.
Yeah.
again, the head coach is always the first person the team moves from when they're not performing. That's just how it works.
Yes, sir.
Players
I
get
that.
coaches fired. I've been saying this for a while, guys. I also did see a lot of drop passes. I saw 2 drop passes. The rookie,
Yeah, he dropped.
He-
in the end zone.
he had to get Brian. Man, this game could have been a whole lot better, but because of the performance of the receivers and watching Trevor Lawrence just trying to make a play, and then defense can't cover a table with. This game was very unenjoyable, guys. I didn't like it. I called it. I thought they would have been better in another country, but I was wrong. They still lost, and I didn't enjoy this game. Caleb Williams, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep balling, bro.
All right. 49ers, Seahawks. That was a good one also. That was a good divisional football game.
I don't think so.
Why not?
I think that the 49ers, they took it easy on them. They did. I mean, Debo caught that big, long 79 touchdown pass on him, and then they just backed off. I mean, Mason got hurt, but Guerrero came in and he did his thing. The 49ers got too much firepower, too much talent, too much money, too much time invested to be playing like this. Seattle whole team was hurt. They asked people grandma if they wanted to play because they were just trying to fill roster spots. They did, man. And come on, this game it was just a game. It was a Thursday night game. It was football. I watched it, but the 49ers, they got to play better. There's no way that the division game, I understand. There's no way that they should have been in the same. It's
divisional, bro.
Yeah,
They
yes,
all
but
play each
still,
other tough, bro.
but they miles ahead of them. It is the talent, and
But you
everything.
act as if
And
the
they got
Seahawks don't have dogs on offense, though.
they do, but half of their dogs is hurt on defense too. Half of their team was hurt.
It's DK Metcalf. That's killing
Like
the team right now.
like Playmaker said, divisional game make you rise up to the occasion.
Yeah.
You gonna work for this win. You're not gonna just lay down and give you that. No, you're gonna do some work to get this win.
Well, I understand. Well, you're right. But what I'm saying is, when you got somebody down, you put your foot on their neck and you lean on it.
Supposed to.
Gino 30 for 52, 312 yards. Gino is throwing it over there.
He's slanging it, bro. He's playing for another contract, bro. He's playing for another contract.
So you think they win the division?
That division is still in play. It's a close division because if you think about it,
A lot of tie records over there.
that division is very tight.
Yeah.
So San Fran 3-3, Seattle 3-3, Arizona 2-4.
Yep.
Rams?
The Rams are 1-4, but mathematically the Rams are still in
They're
it.
still in it.
There is no. That's not no.
They 2 games away from tightening up.
And they're 2 games away from getting the first pick too.
If you really think about it, no division is out of reach.
You talking the NFC?
Yeah, in the NFC. Well, except
Yeah.
for the NFC South, the Panthers aren't coming back in that. But all the other teams in all the other divisions are close. The Commanders 4-2, Philadelphia 3-2, Dallas 3-3, Giants 2-4. That division is still up for grabs. The North, Minnesota 5-0, Detroit 4-1, Chicago 4-2, Green Bay 4-2.
Yeah.
That's a tough division. NFC North.
Absolutely.
Every team in that division is a playoff team.
Absolutely. I agree with that. But you're going to get 2 teams out of that division that's going to go.
I say 3.
It's possible.
Yeah, you possibly go get 3.
I say 3.
And okay, when they leave that division and they go to play the division winner, like say for instance the NFC suck, with Atlanta coming out of there. Let's just say Atlanta come out of there.
It's a toss up between Atlanta and Tampa Bay.
No, it's going to be probably Atlanta. It's probably going to be them. Tampa's got a good team. They do, but if any of them going up against the Detroit, they're going to lose.
Facts.
Yeah.
And then the AFC East the AFC is just as
Yeah.
not as tight, but it's okay.
You say the AFC or the NFC?
AFC East.
East.
With the Bills?
The Bills are 4-2. The Dolphins are 2-3. Well, they don't have a quarterback, so they're gonna sink.
Who's coming back?
The Jets are 2-4. They just got Aaron Rodgers a new toy, so they can climb up the ladder.
Turn it around.
Yeah, they can.
The Patriots are done. I like them starting Drake May because he did do well,
It looked good.
but they're done. Kansas City, they're running away with that division.
That's
5-0. Chargers are 3-2.
Yeah.
Denver 3-3.
Yeah.
Raiders 2-4. Raiders stick a fork in them. They're done. NFC North, it's supposed to be a 4-team race, but as of right now, the Ravens are the only team that's showing up. Steelers, they lack an offensive identity. Cincinnati, their offense is stuck in training camp. Cleveland, as we all know, Deshaun Watson's a thief.
Terrible.
And then you have the South. Houston 5-1, Indy 3-3, Tennessee, Jesus Christ, 1-4,
And then the Jags.
Jags 1-5. So that's a 2-team race, but no, I'm lying. Houston has that. Houston has that. That's just going to be C.J. Stroud again this year.
What's up with DK Metcalf, man? With 2 touchdowns for the season.
Yeah.
The man had 11 targets, caught 3 balls for 48 yards.
Yeah.
I would say,
One of those. There was a deep play. Lamar Jackson is the reason why this is messed up. Illegal formation. It was a deep bomb touchdown. They got called back because of that play.
I saw it.
What's going on with them, bro?
I think they made a mistake by letting Pete Carroll go.
I don't know.
I would say that. I think they should have kept him.
Who knows?
And then Steelers, Raiders. Oh, God.
Let's talk about that.
If you just look at the scoreboard.
Well, you know Joker got an excuse when he say just look at the scoreboard.
I'm gonna keep it real.
You know he got an excuse. Go
If you
ahead.
just look at the scoreboard, you would be like, "Oh man, the Steelers' offense exploded." But no, they did not explode.
So how they get them 32 points? the clock keeper just gave them extra.
Did you watch the game?
Yes, I did.
The first half, they couldn't move the ball at all.
That's why it's 2 halves of football.
Justin Fields
Uh-huh.
scored 14 points by running it in. He had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Okay.
Steelers
That's part of that 32, right?
Yeah, Steelers did nothing in the air. 14 for 24, 145.
They can't pass
Sir?
the ball.
They can't pass.
Sir, can I ask you a question?
Najee finally had a breakout game, but
Exactly.
is he going to have that every week?
We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen by week to week. That's why they play the game. But I'm going to tell you this. I don't care if you roll it across, if you hop it across, you can throw it behind your back, you can hula hoop it in. As long as that ball crossed that goal line and that scoreboard light up, that's all that matters. 32 points is a lot of points. Listen, I watched the game. It wasn't pretty, but football ain't pretty. That's why it's 2 halves. So if he got 3 points in the first and then 31 in the second, that's fine.
Question.
As long as you win.
I have one question for you.
Sir.
This anemic offense, do you think they can go into Baltimore or into Kansas City and win a game?
Division game? Absolutely.
No.
Negative.
Absolutely.
Listen to what I said.
Go ahead.
Do you think with this anemic offense the Steelers have right now, if this were the playoffs, they can go into Kansas City in January or Baltimore in January or even Buffalo and win a game?
No.
I'm going to say it again. Yes.
No.
The reason why is I am telling you, division game, just like we said with San Francisco and Seattle last year.
Buffalo's not a division game.
Okay, no, I'm talking about, you said
Kansas City's not a division
Baltimore.
game.
You
I
said
also
Baltimore.
said playoffs.
Okay, and I'm also going to finish that. Last year, you went to Baltimore and you held Baltimore to 13 points. Listen, if you got a defense, which you do, that travels. Running game, defense travels. Because when it starts snowing, you ain't throwing no ball in the cold. You want to put on your hard hat and you want to play hard mouth, smash mouth football like Pittsburgh do, like Baltimore do, and like Cleveland do. Cleveland won't make the playoffs this year. But I'm talking about the Steelers is known for defense. They're going to hit you in the mouth and they're going to run the ball. And that's what Baltimore does.
When your defense gets tired,
yes,
your offense has to pick up the pieces.
But I understand
the
that.
offense cannot pick up the pieces.
I understand.
Score points.
But this is the thing. Your defense
Gets
is pretty
tired.
good, and so does the other defense.
Isn't that what happened in the Dallas game?
Uh-huh.
The defense got tired?
Absolutely. And it takes one play, just one, for TJ Watt to come off that corner and whoever has that ball to turn it over. And that's what he does. Dude, defense travels.
They only got to the quarterback one time though.
I understand.
I don't know how many pressures happened, but
I understand
When
that.
I was looking at that, I saw Connor looking pretty comfortable in that pocket a little bit.
I understand. He did. And how
Want to
many?
chime in on this topic?
I think Brock Bowers is going to be the future of this team now at this point. Mm-hmm. It's going to be the Brock Bowers show. Mm-hmm. Y'all, you Steelers. All right, so off rip, there's going to be a quarterback change. We all know this. I read on Twitter that it's time to bring back the Christian boy, man. The almighty prayer guy, Sierra's husband.
I mean, you
Sierra's
can
husband's
see the
coming
writing
back.
was on the wall. He never announced Justin Fields as the starting quarterback for 6 straight weeks.
And we probably going to see him on Sunday.
I have a strong feeling you're going to see Russell Wilson because that's the guy Tomlin always wanted, and they're going to open up the playbook for him. Whereas with Fields, he was handicapped.
I don't know why they're not letting Justin Fields open up. I don't get it. I don't think they think he can make those throws.
I think Tomlin always wanted Russell Wilson to be the starting quarterback.
He's more careful with the ball, of course, but Fields is playing scared. Like
Fields is not playing scared. Fields doesn't have an open playbook. The only time the playbook was open was when they were down against Indy, and then they let him do his thing.
I think he's afraid to mess up, man. Like that's why he's not really throwing the ball so much.
Nah, because they told him
He's
once he's at the line.
he's a 1 or 2 read quarterback at this point, and to take off.
That's what they told him. When he's at the line, he can't change plays. Like how other quarterbacks have that option. If they see something, the defense is away, and they read it, and they can switch up the play.
Yeah.
Fields doesn't have that option. Only thing Fields has to do, if it's not a play that you see, you pull it back, you run it.
Run.
That's it.
Mhm.
They're not giving him passing plays. So
crazy.
is that fair to him? No, but again, that's what the head coach wants.
But I'm gonna say this before we move on. If you put him on the bench and Russell goes in there and he does diddly squat, you can't go back to Fields.
You can always go back.
So this is your season right here.
You can always go back.
They say be careful what you ask for because you may get it. They're gonna give you Russell Wilson, and if he goes here and he wets the bed, that's your season because you can't put Fields back in there.
You can.
You can't go back to your quarterback after you bench him. You can't go back to him.
I've
You say, "Oh,
seen
we
it.
made a mistake. Come and lead our team."
They're gonna do it. They're gonna have to. If they're gonna try to make.
No, because you know what I think is going to happen. He's going to give Russ about 3 to 4 games, and like you said, if Russ loses those 3 to 4 games,
Win.
well, when Russ loses those 3 to 4 games, no, because he's not wrong. Because the Steelers' schedule is not favorable at all.
It's tough. There's gonna be some.
And
big
plus,
games
the last game he played was Christmas Eve last year.
Yeah.
The Steelers did the best they could by winning. They had every right to win as much games as they can. Because after that, you have the Jets, the Giants, then you go on a bye week. Coming back from your bye week, you have a tough stretch. You have Jaden Daniels, you have Lamar. Well, you have the Thief. That's a winnable game. Then you have Joe Cool. Then you have the Thief again. Then you have Jalen Hurts. Then you have Lamar. Then you have Pat. Then you have Joe.
That's not too terrible of a schedule. I think it's gonna be a 500. If Russ starts now, it might be
But
500.
what he's saying makes sense. If Russ loses the 2 games,
He's not gonna lose against the Jets.
If-
The Jets,
we don't know.
I gotta see how Tay looks after the first game.
So if he loses the first 2 games to the Jets, if he loses the first 2 games to both
It's
New York
not. None
teams,
the Giants.
then you go on a bye. Then you come back from the bye. He's not going to beat Washington.
It's gonna be a fight.
He's not going to beat Baltimore.
Negative.
So that's in 4 losses right there. So after you done lose 4 games, now your record goes from 4-2 to 4-6. You're under 500 now. You have no chance of catching back up.
They're gonna win a game or 2 before that. I know they are. They have to.
We gonna see.
Okay, so Cleveland, like I said, that's a winnable game. Cincinnati, since he can beat them.
Who knows?
Cleveland, okay, so even if he wins the 2 games, now you're 4-4 with Cleveland.
That's 500 with the rest being the starting quarterback.
Okay, but now look at it. You're right back to losing 3 straight. Philly, Baltimore, Kansas
We
City.
can't predict the future. Anything can happen from this.
You think that
from
Steelers
this point
offense is
now-
going to beat Kansas City?
I'm saying anything can
Do
happen.
you think that?
I'm saying anything can happen.
Not
Could
with
be-
us.
Everyone's an injury away.
Not with us.
Look. The Detroit Lions just lost the leading pass rusher in the league.
That's okay. They still
Very
got
simple.
They still got them dogs on offense.
Okay, but the Detroit Lions doesn't have an anemic offense.
Negative.
The Steelers does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So no, I don't think that's a good one.
We gonna find out.
Hey, crazy week.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what's going on par for week 7. Steelers Jets. If Russell Wilson starts, I have the Jets winning this game.
The Jets gonna win no matter who play, because after they got beat last night, that defense is gonna come out and they gonna have everybody firing on all cylinders. So you're gonna lose that game. Give me the Jets.
I'm going Steel City. Yeah, I'm going Steel City.
Oh, you taking a walk on the wild side this week, huh?
I'm riding that wagon this week.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos Saints Thursday night.
If Surtain ain't playing and Carr is, I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Nah, I'm going with Broncos. I think Sean Payton has that team riding high. I'm going with the Broncos.
Without their best person on defense,
It's the Saints. They can't score.
that's what. If Carr is there, they gonna score.
Carr not playing next week.
Oh, okay then. Broncos.
He still has that injury. Carr not playing. I'm going Broncos.
Okay.
All right. Patriots, Jags. Battle of the 1-5 teams.
Anybody got a coin? Let's flip.
The coin has been friendly.
I'll
The coin
take
has been real friendly, man.
I'll take the Jags.
yeah.
Doug
I'll take
Peterson,
Jags.
I have faith in you. Going to right the ship.
Yeah, I'll take the Jags. They play good in
You
England.
gonna sink with that damn ship?
Yeah.
He can beat the Patriots, bro.
Yeah. Got
I'm
Drake
going
May.
Patriots.
So
Okay.
you going
Patriots.
against the grain? You going against your boys?
if we can't, I said if they can win in another country, that's it for them. But they can't even do that.
But you guys played Chicago last
Yeah,
week.
Chicago played pretty good.
You guys are now playing.
We're playing
the Patriots.
another rookie quarterback next
Yeah,
week.
you guys should win that.
But Drake May is
What's our record against rookie quarterbacks right now?
like you're 0-1.
Okay, so I'm around with what I know.
All right, Seahawks, Falcons, primetime Kirk. Who you rolling with?
Seahawks.
Nah, I got Seahawks too.
I'm going Kirk.
No, that's not prime time. That's 1 o'clock. That's 1
It's
o'clock.
1 o'clock game.
That's 1 o'clock. But I'm still going Seahawks.
I'm going Kirk.
Ooh. Titans, Bills,
Really?
Bills, all day. Let's see what Josh does with his new toy.
He gonna stomp a monkey hole in him.
Yeah, Bills. No, without a doubt, it's Bills. Without a
Bengals,
doubt.
Browns.
Bengals should win this one. But
Yes.
we'll see. Bengals
Cincy should win.
They should win this one. So we're gonna see.
The thief getting benched.
Nah, we've said this already. Nah. If you
Too much
bench
money.
the thief,
Too much money.
you bench the thief, then the coach might as well pack his stuff because he's out of
I'm
Cleveland.
going with him.
The thief getting benched.
Okay,
Yeah,
and that
the
coach,
coach
will never
won't
get.
win.
Do you know? I feel like if this coach gets fired from Cleveland, he's never going to get another chance.
Benched.
It's not because you made that owner spend all that money on Deshaun.
Mm-hmm.
Benched.
Deshaun has not produced at all.
Benched. That's what I'm saying. Hassan Reddick got traded for, and he hasn't played a snap yet for the Jets. So, anything happened in football. I know that for a fact.
The Jets gave him permission to seek a trade.
I saw that. A quick one, not one of those long ones.
He ain't got- he
Because
ain't got
fired
no-
his previous
he ain't got no
agent and hired another agent.
He ain't got to go far. He can come right to Baltimore.
Stop it.
We'll take him on next
No,
spot.
everybody wants to go to Baltimore.
Listen,
you were saying Devontae Adams to Baltimore.
I ain't say I don't want. I
But
don't
you
want him.
wanted it.
I don't want him. I don't want him. You never hear me say, "Give me Devontae." I don't like. No. We got what we need.
Remember the names, the teams that you were telling me
I
that
told
were
you
in their
that was
run
what
for
the
it?
game they said, but you never heard me say I want Devontae.
But you were sending me stuff on my actual phone.
I was, and I said
screenshots,
that's what.
photos.
That's because you said the Ravens weren't in the running. I'm telling you, they said they were. I don't want Devontae. You know why I don't want them? Because when you give the ball to him, you take it away from Affleck, and you also take it away from Joystick Jackson. I don't want him with
Why
the
you
ball
sending me something that you know made that
because
happen?
you said they weren't in the runnings, and I said
They
yes.
won. Look where he went.
I know. I didn't tell you I wanted him,
I told you off rip. He's gonna go to someone he has played with before.
and I disagree with that.
I don't recall now.
Exactly.
I don't know. I texted beginning. This is what happens when it texts me. I don't know.
I told you. I said I saw on my phone. I said I saw that the Ravens were in the running. You say the Ravens were never in there. I said I'm going to show you what I saw, and I showed you. I didn't want him. Listen, give me my Florida boys. Give me Mr. Yulee Affleck, or you give me Joystick Jackson.
Yeah.
All right,
Y'all see
gentlemen,
it.
in your respective corners.
Y'all see it. I'm just here.
A battle of two up-and-coming teams. Texans, Packers.
Packers, give me Packers. Love is letting it fly.
I want to see what C.J. Stroud's going to do against
Over Houston?
Yes, over Houston.
I want to see what
They
C.J.
playing in
Stroud's going
Green
to do
Bay.
against the Packers defense.
It's gonna get cold outside.
I want to see if C.J. can match with Aaron Love offensively.
He can, but it's cold outside, and them boys playing a dome.
Actually, you know,
I'm going Houston.
Is
Because
it?
Joe Mixon can run the rock.
That's
Joe
right.
Mixon's back.
Speaking Houston has a wide receiver that's out for a couple of weeks, though.
Oh my God.
Nico,
Oh, Nico.
Yeah.
they got my boy Diggs.
Yeah,
Stop it.
that's cute. Oh, Nico. Well, so how come Tank Dell led in targets when they lost Nico?
Maybe they double teaming Diggs. I don't know.
Was he being double teamed when Nico was there?
No. Yes, I told you. No.
Alrighty.
That's the realest he's ever been about that right now, guys.
No.
Dolphins, Colts. Jesus. I'm gonna go with Flacco.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
What?
I'm gonna go with the
Is
Dolphins.
Tua back?
No.
No.
I'm still going with the Dolphins
I'm going Flacco.
because the Dolphins got a decent defense, and if
Decent?
decent, middle of the pack, not atrocious.
You're
They got
putting-
Ramsey,
So let me get this straight. You're putting decent and Dolphins in the same sentence.
middle of the pack. Yes.
Okay.
Middle of the pack. Because listen, they got their defense is pretty decent.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying? They got Ramsey. They got a
Stop
couple
it.
other guys
Stop it.
back there.
Stop it.
And listen, if I see 40-year-old Flacco run a 20-yard pass again, a 20-yard run again, I'm sorry. everybody on the Dolphins is going to be
That
fine.
was so slow.
Man, I thought he was like, is anybody going to tackle me?
Hey, me and Joe the same age.
That was crazy. Man, I ain't never seen no mess like that.
Now, here's where it gets rough.
Oh, man.
Lions 4-1 versus Vikings 5-0.
Lions.
I
I'm
don't
taking
know.
the Lions.
I'm still picking Sam Darnold to get 10 wins, but I feel like he might get his first loss.
He going to get his first loss.
Jetta. I don't care.
You going Vikings?
Jetta.
Listen, he going to get, you can't stop him. He going to get his. But when you get that double-headed monster, when you get that Gibbs Montgomery monster, listen, it ain't nothing you can do for that. Not even saying Sun God and J-Mo, who I told you was going to do Mo, and Laporta.
Finally showed up.
That's a lot of.
That was an awesome route.
Yeah, that's a lot of firepower. I will say this: it won't be no offensive lineman running deep posts on this one.
Back shoulder fades.
That is just highest form of disrespect. I'd rather you just spit on me than let an offensive lineman run a flag on me.
They were trying new
That's
stuff.
crazy.
They were trying new stuff on that one.
That's crazy.
Eagles, Giants. I think
Eagles.
Eagles. You know.
Yeah, I'm flying with the boys.
Mm-hmm.
Raiders, Rams, Rams.
Yeah, they had a fire sale going over in Los Angeles, and that we talking about the Raiders fire sale.
Panthers, Commanders, obviously Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, say less.
Chiefs, 49ers, rematch of the Super Bowl.
You know, you already know my answer. I
Chiefs. I think
I gotta
Chiefs will
say
take it
nothing.
because
Who you pick?
I'll take the Chiefs.
I'm saying it again.
Chiefs.
On
Wow.
national television, you're admitting you're picking
Whoa,
the
you
Chiefs.
even doing the
Oh, okay.
I just said the 49ers play with their food. They messing around.
No,
When they play
I'm
Seattle.
talking about Mahomes. Bro.
Yeah,
I'm
I
talking
know.
another.
I know. If they mess it, they can barely beat the Seahawks.
Divisional. Don't do it like that. Like them boys don't know each other well.
Chiefs.
I'm riding with the Chiefs.
Patty boy.
All right. Ravens, Bucks. Go ahead. Say it. Choice.
I ain't even gotta say it, man. You already know. Listen, this is no disrespect to what happened in Tampa. You know, we praying for those people. I hope they get their power and everything. But Hurricane Henry is coming to Tampa and tear that song up again. He gonna tear it up. He gonna tear it up. You better hold down your grills, hold down everything, cause he finna blow it up. He finna tear it up, and Joystick Jackson gonna do his thing. Listen, the Bake Show, he's doing his thing. It stopped Monday night, 8:15. Monday night, 8:15. Get ready for this whooping.
Oh, it's a doubleheader Monday.
Yes, sir.
I'm going Laser Mayfield, sir. Laser Mayfield. On
You don't
this
mean
one.
that?
Laser. I'm going with it.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks. Mm-hmm. I think Baker can do some damage.
4-2, 4-2.
Then last game, Chargers, Cardinals. Chargers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Kyler Murray gonna keep playing that bad. He has to.
He has for 6 weeks.
I know it's bad. No, he started off decent, and then got better the game 2. When he runs the ball, they win. When he doesn't run the ball, they lose it. They're 2-4 right now.
Yeah, little man gonna get killed that game. The Chargers gonna kill him, man. Khalil Mack might kill him.
I'm still going Chargers. I'm just saying, like I need him. I need him to win the game. This to prove me wrong.
You got him on your fantasy?
Yes.
That's why. He gonna lose.
Yeah, he's right.
You know what's shocking? Trey McBride has no touchdowns for the year. 6 weeks in, and he has no touchdowns.
What?
Well, he missed 2 games. I think he had
Concussion.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
But that's...
Ain't no way.
Yeah, he has none.
Ain't no way.
The rookie is leading the team with touchdowns.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And he got a concussion. But they got Zay Jones coming back.
Oh, that's going to change. He's going to catch his first touchdown on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to change.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think about the trades that happened today?
I think the Bills, it helped the Bills out more than it did the Jets. The Jets, they got firepower.
So you said the Bills were the winners of all the trades today?
I think the Bills
The
was so
Jets
far.
got firepower?
Yeah, they got firepower. They got Wilson, and they got Brees, and they got Conklin, and they got Lazard, and they got Mike Williams. They spent a lot of money to bring that guy in there.
I lost you after the first 2 names.
So you don't. So, Conklin,
Trash.
tight end. No, he's not the best. Brees,
I like Brees.
okay.
You said Brees second.
Yeah, I said Brees, but first I said Wilson, right? Mike Williams is trash. They
You
play a lot of
you
money.
gonna call
bringing him
Wilson
in.
trash?
I don't like Mike.
No, we're
We're talking.
Garrett Wilson.
Oh, he is a very good wide receiver on a team, but I don't think he's him.
What you mean? He
On
was
a
him.
team.
He was him last year when they had Mike White.
And where did they go?
They didn't do anything, but he
They
still
had
put
him
up
quarterback
numbers.
last year.
They put up
Agreed.
numbers.
When you get over 160 targets
Huh?
in a season, you're gonna catch a few of them balls coming your way. Give any wide receiver over 160 targets, they're gonna do something with the ball.
So you're
They're gonna do something with the ball.
echoing what I'm saying. They already had firepower. So if you gave him, what you bring Devontae Adams in there for?
Because he's better.
His 160 ain't the same as 160 going to Wilson.
No, those 160 that can go to Tay will be 125, 1,300, and maybe 8 or 9 touchdowns.
So what about the 130 that's going to Wilson? What would they be?
What did he do with it when he had the ball?
You mean before he tried to kill him in the end zone last night?
That throw was bad. That was a very bad throw by
So-
Aaron. That was a very bad
exactly. So it's the quarterback. What I'm saying is this: I am not saying that Devontae Adams is bad. I'm saying defense wins championships, and they couldn't stop nobody last night, and they couldn't kick a field
throw. You
goal.
got to score too.
Yes, you do.
I'd rather
But-
score a touchdown than kick a field goal.
But you have the firepower to score.
With Tay, you can have more of a chance to score a touchdown than have to kick a field goal.
So how many chances did they have to score and kick a field goal over there in LA?
Oh, you got to name that game, bro.
Oh, so because he got those 100 and something targets that you were speaking of,
That
right?
team was not good, though.
So what did they do?
That team was not good, though.
Okay, so my thing is this: you're taking him from a situation where he was the man there. He got his
There was no
attempts.
quarterback play when he was over there.
But you just said if I give anybody 136 targets that they should be able to.
Okay, so the 160 plus, the 130 plus that Tay's going to dig with familiarity versus the targets that. So it doesn't. So none of that matters.
Sir.
So the fact that Adams was looking for a quarterback that he's used to playing with before,
Sir.
don't mean nothing. Like
Sir.
you don't think that's going to be like a thing. That back shoulder pass has been perfected between those two boys.
Okay,
right?
so
Like and the slick, he gonna catch it like that.
So this
Nothing.
is what a lot of people say the same thing. You're telling me that this man had a whole entire offseason to prepare with this quarterback to get the chemistry together,
I just don't
and
do
they ain't
off-
got it.
I just
So,
don't-
and how long has it been since he played with Rodgers? 2 years, 3 years.
Rodgers toured for off seasons. He don't do that no more.
So
He don't do that no more.
So-
He just shows up to
so-
camp and let's ride. That's it.
So what he gonna say is, hey, just run the play that we did in 2000.
And they gonna score.
No, it ain't. No, it's not. That ain't
And
gonna
they're
happen.
going to
That ain't
score.
gonna happen.
They're going to score.
Listen, he gonna be having that stupid look on his face like this with his head in the air going to the sideline.
was that him? Was that Rodgers' first Hail Mary throw to Lazard?
No. No. Listen.
Gosh.
That was the idiots on Buffalo. Why you keep rushing too? Listen, I'm not finna sit there and let you have all day to throw it up. I'm finna send 5 or 6. If you catch a slant, you run.
Amari to the Bills. I think it's an adjacent trade because they're better off keeping Diggs if they're going to do some shit like that. Like it makes no sense to me. Like I'm not saying Cooper and Diggs are the same player, but you said you're going to change the offense and then you
Amari
go trade for a
Cooper,
receiver.
It'll help.
It would help, but
You should have keep Stephon Diggs. That made no sense. It was very weird.
Diggs wanted out because Josh wasn't acting right.
Josh was an acting right, or Bills or Diggs are having issues.
Yeah, because he wouldn't get him the ball. Now Diggs did drop some.
Did y'all boys see that side eye Diggs gave Josh Allen after the game?
Mm-hmm.
That was hilarious.
That's my boy.
All right,
Oh man.
this is it for this week's episode of the pod. Peace, everybody.
Boyne